Hello there, you're watching Verdict 2017. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor, and in the next 30 minutes, I'll be getting you all the news and updates from the poll-bound states. And of course, there has been so far no formal word on the Grand Alliance in Uttar Pradesh comprising SP, Congress as well as the RLD. Well, we'll be getting you all the details on what really is happening behind the scenes and what are the diverse pulls and pressures going on over seat sharing. All the details on that and much more in this bulletin. Let's start with the headlines. Congress approaches Election Commission demanding withdrawal of BJP's election symbol, accuses Prime Minister and BJP of repeated poll code violations. Talks on seat sharing between Samajwadi Party and the Congress in Uttar Pradesh. Final announcement likely today. Talks also on with the RLD. Election Commission's deadline to Arvind Kejriwal over poll code violation ends today. Notice over Goa rally remark for allegedly promoting bribery. And Amarinder Singh says he wants 2/3 majority in Punjab. Predicts Akali-BJP combined will not get over 20 seats in the assembly. First up, news from Uttar Pradesh, where attempts to forge a great grand alliance in Uttar Pradesh are on. Now, talks are on for seat sharing between the two sides. While the Congress took the lead and announced an alliance with the Samajwadi Party, now Chief Minister Akali-BJP is yet to make a final announcement on it. A formal announcement, however, is likely on the matter today. Well, the SP is also trying to rope in as a junior partner the former Union Minister Arvind Singh-led RLD. Well, a meeting between the Congress and the RLD leader was held in the national capital on Wednesday night over seat sharing. Now, remember, Uttar Pradesh has 403 assembly constituencies where Akhilesh's party would be contesting the majority of the seats.
चर्चा होती है, अलग अलग लीडरों से चर्चा होती है, कंसल्टेशन होती है, लोगों से स्टेट के लीडरों से कंसल्टेशन होती है, ये चलेगी 1-2 दिन अभी।
सर, उत्तर प्रदेश के बारे में जो अलायंस हो रहा है उसके
उत्तर प्रदेश में अलायंस होगा बिल्कुल कांग्रेस एंड एसपी, तो निश्चित।
और कितनी सीटों पर ये सब?
ये अभी नहीं, अभी चर्चा है।
And my colleague Panchanan Mishra is joining us live from Lucknow. Panchanan, now there is this delay that we are witnessing so far as far as the announcement of the Grand Alliance comprising Samajwadi Party, Congress and the RLD is concerned. So what are your sources telling you? Where is the hitch really?
Yeah, Shurya, we are right now in front of CM Akhilesh Yadav's residence in Lucknow. We are also waiting for that formal announcement, but it's looking distant now because the formulation of Grand Alliance is it's looking late because the Congress and Samajwadi Party are looking for this alliance, but the Grand Alliance that might include this RLD is looking in difficulty also because Samajwadi Party is reluctant to include RLD because that of the equations of Western UP and the reliability of the Arvind Singh.
Absolutely.
So that the Congress is trying to include the RLD in this Grand Alliance, but SP is not looking for that. So that we have to wait for that in the series of meetings Akhilesh Yadav is taking in his official residence. Yesterday we also seen the series of meetings, and today also the many leaders are meeting Akhilesh Yadav, and the meeting is going on. We came to know that Congress leaders, including Ghulam Nabi Azad and Raj Babbar, might come this evening, so that it may be formal announcement today or it may be shifted to tomorrow. This is the latest we have got from the SP sources, that the formal announcement may be also in tomorrow.
All right.
Because of that, the Grand Alliance, the talks of the Grand Alliance is not still complete, and the process is still going on in Lucknow.
The talks between Congress and the Samajwadi Party are actually going on, but as far as the RLD is concerned, is there any plan B that the party is looking at if the seat sharing formula is not finalized? Because Western UP goes to the polls in the first 2 phases, and actually the party is relying on these particular areas. These are the stronghold. So what is the RLD looking at now?
As for now, the RLD, the talks are here that RLD might come in the alliance, but there are also talks that Arvind Singh might talk with BJP also. But as far as the present situation is concerned, this Grand Alliance, the talks for the Grand Alliance is going on, and we have to see, wait and watch what the situation take place in next few hours in Lucknow.
All right, Panchanan, thank you so much for those details. You keep tracking all those developments in Uttar Pradesh. We'll keep coming back to you. Meanwhile, more news from Uttar Pradesh. Well, controversial BJP leader Sangeet Som, son accused of fueling the 2014 Muzaffarnagar riots, has been booked for allegedly violating the poll code. Now, the allegation is that he screened a documentary containing parts of his speech related to the Dadri lynching and his arrest earlier. Well, the vehicle used for canvassing and the CD of the documentary has now been seized by the police, and the district magistrate has sought a detailed report on the matter from the SDM Meerut. However, Som, who is contesting from a Sardana seat, said that there was nothing controversial in that CD and that the parts of the video have already been aired on television news channels. Meanwhile, the BJP's Central Election Committee will finalize the remaining list of candidates for Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand polls today. Now, amidst reported infighting over ticket distribution, the BJP had called off its CEC meeting yesterday after top BJP leaders, including Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh and Kalraj Mishra, could not finalize all the names. Well, the committee had on Monday, remember, announced 149 candidates for the 403 UP seats. Now, 7 phase crucial UP elections for the 403 seats will begin on 11th of February. And the Congress party has accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of repeatedly violating the Model Code of Conduct. Well, the party has in fact written a letter to the Election Commission asking it to withdraw the BJP's election symbol. Well, in the letter, the Congress party has alleged that Prime Minister Modi invoked Hindu gods, used words such as Ayodhya and Ram Rajya, and compared the policies of his government with that of Lord Ram while addressing Ramayana Darshan exhibition in Kanyakumari on 12th of January through video conferencing. Well, the Congress party has alleged that the Prime Minister wanted to invoke religion to further the election prospects of his party in the poll-bound states, especially in Uttar Pradesh. Well, the Congress complaint comes close on the heels of the BJP also earlier lodging a protest with the Election Commission over remarks made by Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi, and the party there had accused the Congress of dividing people in the name of religion ahead of the polls. And 85,000 paramilitary personnel have been made available to the Election Commission for the upcoming assembly elections to 5 states. Well, the decision to commit the troops was taken at a high-level meeting of the Union Home Ministry. In addition to the central forces, a few lakh personnel belonging to the state police forces and the home guards of the respective states will also be deployed for election duties. The Home Ministry is accumulating 150 companies, most of them from state armed police forces and India Reserve battalions from different states for election duties. The rest of the forces will be from central paramilitary forces. While majority of the forces will be deployed in Uttar Pradesh, where polling will be held in 7 phases, a sizable number will also be deployed in Manipur, which continues to be on edge due to a blockade on a major national highway. News from Manipur. Well, the election process in at least 30 assembly constituencies in Manipur is likely to be affected as a key national highway in the state continues to remain blocked for 80 days now due to agitation by a Naga group. Well, the central government seems to be in a fix over its limited options in removing the blockade, as it is not keen to impose president's rule in the state and the law and order is completely under the domain of the state government. Now, even though conducting polls is the responsibility of the Election Commission, the centre is concerned over the crisis of essential commodities and their skyrocketing prices. On Wednesday, Home Minister Rajnath Singh met Manipur Chief Minister Okrami Bobi Singh and Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang and expressed grave concern over the issue. He asked both the chief ministers of the states to take action in the interest of the people of Manipur. Remember, election to the 60-member Manipur Assembly will be held on 4th and 8th of March. Well, the economic blockade has meant that essential items are hard to come by. Fuel prices have shot up considerably too, with the petrol selling for 1,000 rupees per litre in some areas. Now, since petrol and diesel is distributed on alternate days, long queues at the gas stations is also a very regular sight, even in the state capital Imphal. To Rajya Sabha Television's Akhilesh Suman brings us this ground report.
यह है मणिपुर की राजधानी इम्फाल के एक पेट्रोल पंप का नज़ारा। आप देख रहे हैं इतनी लाइनें, जहां स्कूटर, मोटरसाइकिल, कार सारे खड़े हैं पेट्रोल लेने के लिए। आज के दिन यहां डीजल नहीं मिल रहा है, सिर्फ पेट्रोल मिल रहा है। पिछले 2 महीने से अधिक हो गए मणिपुर में, पूरे मणिपुर में पेट्रोल और डीजल की यही स्थिति है। हुआ यह है कि यूनाइटेड नागा काउंसिल ने यहाँ इकोनॉमिक ब्लॉकेड, आर्थिक नाकेबंदी लगा ली है। लेकिन उसके पहले का कहानी यह है कि मणिपुर के मुख्यमंत्री इबोबी सिंह ने अचानक एक ऐसी घोषणा की जिसके कारण लगा लोगों के अंदर काफ़ी क्षोभ उत्पन्न हुआ और उनका कहना है कि ये जो 7 नए जिले स्थापित करने की मणिपुर सरकार की जो घोषणा है उस घोषणा का विरोध करते हैं। लेकिन आम जनता के बीच में इसे लेकर क्या भावनाएं हैं, इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। सर, हाउ लॉन्ग यू हैव बीन स्टैंडिंग इन द क्यू?
हिंदी में बात करना है।
कितने देर से आप क्यू में खड़े हैं, लाइन में?
मैं 7 बजे से।
7 बजे से आप लाइन में
हाँ,
खड़े हैं?
हाँ।
ये क्यों हो रहा है ये सर?
ये मणिपुर में तेल का प्रॉब्लम है, ब्लॉकेज चल रहा है ना,
हाँ।
इसीलिए।
तो ब्लॉकेट के लिए कौन जिम्मेदार है यहाँ, ये बताइए।
अब ब्लॉकेट के लिए कौन जिम्मेदार है, मतलब वो तो पता ही नहीं है। मतलब ये परेशान तो बहुत हो रहा है मणिपुर का जो पब्लिक वाला को, इसको थोड़ा ठीक करने से बहुत बढ़िया होगा।
तो यह स्थिति उस समय है जब चुनाव का माहौल है, चुनाव की घोषणा हो चुकी है और मार्च में चुनाव होना है। लेकिन समस्या यह है कि लोग इस बात को अभी भी मानने के लिए तैयार नहीं है। जिन्होंने नाकेबंदी की है या सरकार है, वो इस बात को महसूस करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है कि कोई इस तरह का समाधान निकाला जाए ताकि जनता को किल्लत नहीं हो। राज्यसभा टेलीविजन के लिए कैमरा पर्सन सुधांशु के साथ मणिपुर के इम्फाल से अखिलेश सुमन।
In fact, Akhilesh Suman is now joining us from Imphal. Akhilesh, now, as far as Manipur is concerned, now while Congress is confident of forming government in the state for the 4th time in the row under Chief Minister Ibobi Singh, but the decision of the Manipur government really to now carve out 7 more districts and also the economic blockade by the Nagas, that has become a major issue. So what is the mood that you can see on the ground?
Actually, Aishwarya, this is the political stand taken by Chief Minister Ibobi Singh. That is why he is very confident and Congress is very confident that votes will polarize in his favor. Because the 7 new districts that has been carved out, many of the districts come into Naga area. And ethnic sentiment has been very strong in Manipur. And United Naga Council has declared earlier that any change in these areas should be in consultation with them. So Manipur government didn't consult them before announcing these districts, and that is the reason why they have called the economic blockade, and now it is going to more than 2 months. So in this situation there is a stalemate because the state government wants to talk to them in Manipur, in Imphal or in Delhi. United Naga Council wants to talk in Senapati or in Delhi. So in between, government of Manipur has declared that on January 23, the center, the state government and the United Naga Council should come for talks in Imphal on January 23. But I talked to Naga Council people and they have told that we are not going to talk to a state government or central government in Imphal. We will only talk either in Senapati or in Delhi. So you understand that stalemate is still continuing. In between, central government is telling that we have very little options. So the only option left before the state and center is that talks should be organized in Delhi. If the talks are going to be organized in Delhi, I think that tripartite talk will be possible and some solution can be meted out. Otherwise, the statement is going to continue for coming days.
All right, the situation in Manipur is really grave. Under these circumstances, will Congress be 4th time lucky in the state? That is something that we have to wait and see. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for joining us and giving us those updates. And right now, we'll take a very short break. We'll be back with more news.
The sacred relics of Buddha were unearthed in Piprava in Uttar Pradesh. Buddhist monks from all over the world visit the National Museum to pay their respects. These charred bone fragments of Buddha are housed in the gold canopy gifted by the royal family of Thailand.
Welcome back. Now let's shift focus to Goa, where scrutiny of nominations for the assembly elections is taking place today. Remember, Wednesday was the last day for filing of papers. Now a total of 405 nominations have already been received for the polls, and the last day of withdrawal of candidature is 21st of January. Remember, voting for 40 assembly seats in Goa will take place in a single phase on 4th of February. The BJP is in power in Goa for the last 10 years. Now, this time around, there is tough challenge from the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress in the coastal state. Let's listen in to our correspondent Arvind Singh's exclusive conversation with Elvis Gomes, who is the AAP's chief ministerial candidate in Goa, a bureaucrat who recently took voluntary retirement and joined the Aam Aadmi Party.
खूब आपका अनुभव है प्रशासनिक सेवा का, किस तरह की समस्याएं आपको लगता है कि जनता की है?
गोवा में कजिनोज लाए करीबन 7 साल पहले कांग्रेस ने, लोग नहीं चाहते थे। एक स्टेट की एक इमेज है, वो इमेज लोग बदलना नहीं चाहते थे। तो 2012 में जब ये बीजेपी ने कैंपेन चालू कर दिया और लोगों आंदोलन किया और लोगों के सामने गए और बोले कि अगर बीजेपी पावर में आ जाएंगे तो तुरंत हम कजिनोज हटाएंगे। 5 साल अभी पूरे हो गए। 5 साल में वो लोगों ने और भी बढ़ाए कजिनोज। माइनिंग बड़ा स्कैम बोल रहे थे, लेकिन पावर में आने के बाद एक शख्स के ऊपर एक्शन नहीं लिया गया। 36,000 करोड़ का स्कैम ऐसा बताया गया। और हमारे लोकल जो ग्रुप्स है, जो माइनिंग में बहुत स्टडी किया है वो लोगों ने, वो बोलते हैं कि मोर देन 100,000 बोला तो 1 लाख, और हमारा जो लैंड है लार्ज स्केल पर जो बिक जाता था बाहर वालों को, बड़े बड़े इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट लोगों को, वो नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारा आगे जो पोस्टेरिटी है उनको ये लैंड नहीं मिलेगा।
किसान की स्थिति खराब है,
क्योंकि ये जो भी सरकार आती है, वो सरकार में जो लोग रहते हैं उनको एक ही इंटरेस्ट रहता है कि जितना जल्दी वो सब कन्वर्ट करके बिल्डिंग्स बनाओ और बिल्डर लोगों से जो मिलता है वो ले लो, कि हम एग्रीकल्चर रिवाइव करेंगे, हम एग्रीकल्चर स्कूल बनाएंगे। जो ड्रॉप आउट्स होने का चांसेस है, पर्टिकुलरली रूरल सेक्टर में से जो लड़के लड़कियां आती हैं, उनका ड्रॉप आउट होने का चांसेस है, उनको हम स्टॉप करके एग्रीकल्चर में घुसाएंगे।
करप्शन के केस में आपको भी घसीटने की कोशिश की जा रही है, आपके खिलाफ भी?
वो तो ज़बरदस्ती कर रहे थे। वो अभी जब उनको मालूम बड़ा लग रहा था कि मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ, जा रहा हूँ, तो वो उन्होंने आर्टिफिशियली एक ऐसा रचा वो प्रोग्रेस।
तो आप होपफुल हैं सर कि इस बार कामयाबी मिलेगी आप लोगों को और जनता स्वीकार करेगी?
हम होपफुल है। लोगों के पास कोई दूसरा चारा नहीं है। लोग तंग आ चुके हैं और लोग एक ऑल्टरनेटिव की तरफ देख रहे हैं, और वो एक ही है कि आम आदमी पार्टी।
All right, Ravindra Singh Sharon is now joining us live from Goa. Ravindra, now as you were speaking to Elvis Gomes, there now are things that it could play a decisive third force in Goa, but there is a huge reliance on this man, Elvis Gomes. So the big question, can he be Goa's Kejriwal? Will his actually clear image help the party connect with the Goans as well as win seats?
Yeah, that's right, Aishwarya. Elvis Gomes wants to prove himself as the Arvind Kejriwal of this western coastal state, small state, and this is the reason he has been given name of the chief ministerial candidate by the Aam Aadmi Party as well. He has been campaigning here vigorously for the last couple of weeks, and he is not new to the Goa and Goan people. He has been working here for last at least 2 decades as a Goa civil servant officer. But one of the charges also framed against him regarding one of the corruption case, that is also a high point for the opponents, which they are raising allegations against him, asking him to make his position clear on that issue. But as we are talking about the Aam Aadmi Party, the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has also to respond to the reply to the Election Commission today.
Yes.
He has been asked by the Election Commission why an action should not be taken against him for promoting the bribery to in the exchange of votes, and he has to file his reply. Election Commission has a lot of options to take action if he is not, if the Election Commission is not satisfied with his answer. If we speak about the issues in the Goa Assembly election, since the inception of the election here, we have seen that the whole campaign is quite subdued and low-key as compared to different other states which are the poll-bound states right now. In elections in Goa is mostly predominantly has been dominated by the issue of casino, the casino culture which is mushrooming in Goa for the last at least a decade is one of the main issue which all the political parties are trying to raise. But as this is the most important dividend fetching industry here, this is the reason no political party or no government could take stand and put it on closed down. Still it is working, and at the time of starting it was only 2 casinos on the Mandvi river, but it has now grown more than 2 dozen. Beside this, the special status which has been demanded by the Aam Aadmi Party, they are saying that the cultural identity of the Goa, which has a history of Portuguese culture on this, should be preserved as per the Article 371 of the Constitution. This is also one of the reasons. Beside this time we are seeing a new alliance which has been formed by Goa Suraksha Manch, which was earlier headed by the RSS chief of Goa, Subhash Velinkar. He is asking that medium of instructions, the grant which has been given to the students from 1st class to 4th class of the convent school, that should also be discontinued, because if they want to go progress as per the cultural identity of the Indians, then the English should be stopped and no grant should be given to the English language. These are some of the issues which the people are raising. Also the demonetization is one of the very important issue here, because the tourism industry is the biggest contributor in the exchequer of the Goa here, and it has been badly hit, as said by the opposition parties. They are saying that people are a lot of people are unemployed because of the demonetization.
Obviously,
so,
BJP has
these
been
are
in
the
power
plethora
in
of
this,
issues
in
which the
Goa for the
political
last
parties are
10
banking
years,
upon.
but this time it has all the reasons to be skeptical. There is a grand alliance against it, a number of issues which the other parties is raising. Thank you so much, Ravindra, for all those details there. On to news from Punjab now. Well, Punjab Congress Chief Captain Amarinder Singh and Navjot Singh Sidhu held a joint press conference in Amritsar today. Well, during this address, Amarinder Singh said that he is happy with the Navjot Singh's decision to join the Congress party. He also claimed that the party will sweep all the 9 assembly seats in Amritsar. Remember, on Wednesday, Sidhu and Amarinder filed their papers on the last day of filing of nominations for the 4th of February assembly polls in the state. While Sidhu filed his papers from Amritsar East seat, Amarinder Singh filed his nomination from Lambi seat, where he will take on Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal.
1 lakh crore rupiah has gone to Jharkhand, to Madhya Pradesh, to Rajasthan, to Odisha, and they are investing there because of the bad law and order and the management here. बादला ने बिल्कुल बेड़ा गर्क करता साडा पंजाब दा. हर इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट तो पैसे मंगते ने. They want shares in the industry, and that is why nobody wants to come here. जदों साडी नवी गवर्नमेंट बनेगी, by God's grace, we will settle all this.
Well, Punjab Congress Chief Captain Amarinder Singh and former Army Chief JJ Singh are gearing up for a battle royale in the Patiala constituency. Now, adding to the star value of the candidates is a shared military background of both the candidates. Well, the electoral contest is also being pitched as a battle between royalty versus the common man.
The Patiala Urban Assembly constituency has emerged as a mini battlefield in the Punjab Assembly polls this time, and the reason is former Army Chief General JJ Singh throwing his hat in the political arena against Congress's Captain Amarinder Singh. While this battle is being termed as General versus Captain, but making this contest more interesting is another first-timer, Dr. Balbir of Aam Aadmi Party.
Three-time MLA from Patiala, Captain Amarinder Singh will be once again seeking a people's mandate from this seat. A member of the erstwhile royal family of Patiala, Captain Amarinder Singh is up against the Shiromani Akali Dal's General JJ Singh. The contest is a prestige issue for both these ex-army men. With his campaign duties as the Punjab Congress president keeping him busy in other parts of the state, wife Parneet Kaur is holding the fort for the captain here. But he is quite confident of his victory and dismisses challenger General JJ Singh as a novice in politics.
He's just an upstart in politics. He knows nothing about politics. He knows nothing about Patiala. He can do what he likes. He's getting no support in Patiala, and he will be cut a very sorry figure when the final results come out.
Retired General JJ Singh is trying to establish a rapport with the local residents through a door-to-door campaign. Citing ancestral roots in Patiala, he accuses Captain Amarinder of neglecting the constituency.
I'm shocked
that he doesn't even come to this town. As Chief Minister, he did nothing much for Patiala, and he hasn't been here. People say he has not been on the streets or gullies of Patiala like I have come here. He will not come.
The third angle in the contest for the Patiala urban seat is the Aam Aadmi Party. Party candidate Dr. Balbir Singh won the Patiala Lok Sabha seat in 2014. Dr. Balbir, who is a former associate of suspended AAP MP Dharamveer Gandhi, calls both his rivals high flyers who have lost touch with their constituents.
Actually, this battle is not between general and captain. It's a battle of the common man. So I am a common man. The Maharaja, the general, they don't go to the people. They don't talk to the people. So they are fighting the battle in the TV studios, whereas I am fighting it in the streets.
People say General Singh is new to the area, but they want local issues to be resolved by the winner of this electoral battle.
उनके पास पब्लिक के लिए वैसे ही दिखाने के लिए बातें करने के लिए मुद्दे होते हैं, बट पब्लिक का मतलब जो बेसिक फैसिलिटीज है उसके लिए वो कोई काम नहीं करता. देखते हैं जी, लेट्स सी. होप तो होती है हर जो नया बंदा आता है, बट एक्चुअल में काम होता है या नहीं होता ये तो बात की बात है.
जनरल साहब अभी नए हैं, वो भी अच्छे इंसान है, कोई ऐसी बात नहीं. ठीक है, वो अपनी जगह ठीक है, पर अभी नया चेहरा है ना लोगों के लिए. तो सियासत में तो कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं ना उनका. राजा साहब के शुरू से चल रहा है.
Patiala Urban has always been considered a seat of royalty in Punjab, not only because of the candidates but also the manner in which electoral battles are fought here. It will be no different this time as well. With camera person Junaid Khan, Vishal Dahiya for Rajya Sabha Television, Patiala.
Well, that's it from me in this edition of Verdict 2017. Don't forget to tune in at 6:30 p.m. for the evening election bulletin. Thanks for watching.